While we're getting smarter on the pitch, wiser makes my home smarter.
Henry, you come into the game on the back of a terrific result against Saracens last weekend. How much confidence do you take from that going into your first week of Europe?
Yeah, it's an exciting week for the boys, exciting week for the club. Like I say, it's coming off the back of a big win, big performance against Saracens, getting much better to where we need to be, sort of as a level going forward, which is really pleasing. The way the boys were, the intensity the boys brought, the way they were at it all game was awesome. So we need more of that this weekend. Obviously, exciting week with it being back in Europe. Haven't played in Europe for a little while now, so yeah, really excited to get down to that. Obviously, Montpellier have got a lot of star names. They got some big lads in the pack, so we know what's coming. Very physical game. We're excited for it.
You've said in recent weeks as players, as a group, that you had to do some tough talking in the last few weeks, but I think the fruits of that are coming back in these last couple of performances against Bath and Saracens.
Yeah, we have had some tough conversations with each other. Obviously, the conversations this week have been, thankfully, a bit more positive. But there's definitely with a sort of thought of not letting that sort of get complacent. Obviously, we had a good performance at the weekend, but let's not think that that's just going to come. Our best performances come when we're working hard. We're working hard on the opposition. I think that being good hurts. I just said to the boys in training earlier, like when we're good, you can see how much we're hurting and how hard we've had to work, and that's what it needs to be. It's not nice, it's not pleasant being good until after the game. You can reflect and think back and think how well you played after the game, but during it and in the moment it's bloody hard, and that's what we've got to get to. We've got to back ourselves to get to that and to stay in that longer than the opposition.
Cast your mind back to the double-winning season, and it was the game over in La Rochelle against French opposition that really ignited Europe, and it probably ignited your season.
Yeah. Something
similar again needs to happen, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, the start of a European campaign is always an exciting time, and especially having Montpellier coming here is a massive team, and it's going to be a big challenge, and one the boys are looking forward to and have been for a while. I think when Europe's coming up and round the corner, it's always sort of in the back of your mind, and maybe over the last few weeks, boys have slightly been thinking about it, been looking about it, but now it's here, and it's an exciting week. You
were asked by the media about Captain Dickie.
Yeah.
How was he? And was he Dickie like normal?
Yeah, just normal Dickie. I think he's a guy. He over the last couple of seasons, he's found his voice more and he speaks more and more. And when he speaks, people listen. And but I think the main.
I think he called you boys old boys now.
Yeah, well we're getting there. The main thing with him is the actions that he brings on the pitch are inspirational. But his big chop tackles, his big carries, his clear outs, his jackling, everything he does is something that you can get behind. I think that's what the boys like, is when he does something like that. It's like right, let's go now. Let's do that ourselves. And I think that's been a big part of his leadership, is leading by example and getting the boys to come along with him.
You've talked as well as players about getting the fans on side and getting them behind you and giving them something to get excited about. I guess you did that last weekend, and then you had your post-match pint with them after. That was a nice touch.
Yeah, it was a nice touch. Obviously, it's still a bit cold from the game, and everyone had coats on, and I could have done with a coat. But no, on the whole, it was good. It was nice to get down and sort of see what it means to you fans. Obviously, we know it means a lot to you guys, and but to see it firsthand is really cool. Obviously, as players, we sometimes get a little bit disconnected from it, and especially with the COVID stuff going on, and we've been a bit away from you guys for a while. But to have everyone back in Sandy Park and for it to be rocking like it was unbelievable. And then obviously to get down and have a pint with some of you guys after was really nice too. So yeah, thanks everyone for all the support over the last however long it's been, and keep it coming.
You've got no game over Christmas, which is great. You know, a nice little break, but I guess it puts a lot of emphasis on making sure you really nail in these next two games. Yeah,
like I said, break over Christmas, which is
unheard of.
It's weird, but it's going to be nice. I think boys are going to, by the time that comes, boys are going to have needed it. We've had obviously these last Saris going into 2 European games, 3 big games, and we're going to have to empty the tank Probably make it that bit easier knowing that we've got that time off after these 2 games to relax. So yeah, we're going to go full steam ahead into Montpellier and then to next week. But we don't really want to be looking too far to that now. All we want to do is look at Montpellier and what we're doing this week and how excited we can get by the challenge. And I think boys are really looking forward to it.